Hello there and welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry it's been a while. I was sick these past couple of days. I was actually supposed to go to Scott 2 days ago, but I got really sick on Thursday. Today is Saturday. But anyways, so I missed Scott, but I went to an estate sale today and I want to show you guys what I picked up. It was 50% off. They actually sent me an email and I was ready to go, but like I said, I got sick. And then today I got another email this morning that everything was 50% off, and I was like, hey, let's go and stop by. So after taxes and credit card fees and everything, I spent $45 on everything you see here. This first item I picked up for my sister. It's this advent calendar. It was $10 and 50% off, so $5 for this advent calendar. It has little doors, magnetic doors that open. So yeah, really cute. That's for my sister, so I picked that up for her. This was all like in the Christmas section. I picked up this Made in Germany. I've seen these before and I can't remember where I saw them. Original Wolpentinger, and then the sticker says handmade, made in Germany. It's this little like chipmunky, like Wolverine looking thing with like this horn. It is plastic. Definitely vintage. It has the original tag. $2.50. I don't know if I'm gonna use this as like a Christmas ornament. I'm probably gonna look him up and see how much he's worth, and go from there to see if he's even worth me listing or keeping for myself. And then the next Christmassy item was this girl. So as soon as I saw her, I knew she was vintage. I didn't know, was she German? Was she Japanese? Which is usually what I find. I find the Japanese reproductions. Or I didn't even think about the Italian ones because they're so rare. This is the Italian one with the tag. So it's by the brand Bozen Bolzano. Italy, or that's where they're made in, and it's literally like has all the information about it. It's all in Italian, signed by the artist right there, hand painted, ceramic, so it is ceramic. This little angel. So at first I thought this was a candle holder, which it looks like it was used as a candle holder because you can see all the soot right there. But when I opened the book and saw the picture, it originally had flowers right there. So, but anyways, for $6, I was really happy to finally find an Italian angel. And I list Christmas year round. It doesn't really bother me or affect me. So I'm gonna sell it like that. I did go down into the basement. It was in like the heart of Atlanta, so those houses are from the 50s and the 60s. Some of them are even from the 20s and the 30s. So this one had like a basement cellar area, and I like to go down there to find totes or equipment. Like I got this belt, this adjustable strap, like really thick, durable material for $2. The lady was like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't really know, but I feel like it'll come in handy. I guess maybe now that I'm looking at it, maybe it was for like luggage, like to tie luggage. I don't know. I feel like stuff like this would come in handy for $2. You can't beat that. And then I found this tote. So you guys saw in my video of how I process things that I like to bring things up from my car or hauls or whatever in totes like this. This is a great size, very durable, black, nice neutral color, for only $2. So like I literally just saw one like this, just single bin this size at Goodwill for like $18. And I'm like, not even like bin totes, like just something like this for $18. So I picked that up and then I threw all my stuff in it. So I'll get through the hard goods first. I picked up this cup. I'm pretty sure it was handmade. So there were 2 kids' rooms, and in the kids' rooms there was a lot of handmade ceramic pieces. So this looks like it was one of those handmade ceramic pieces, but I just loved how crude it was, because you could see here, like it looks new, how white it is, but it just, the blue and white is so in right now. So even if I don't decide to sell this, it was $2. I could use it for like some watercolors or as storage for cotton balls or whatever. Like I can't help picking up these pottery pieces, and this one looked really good. And there were other ones, but this is the one that grabbed my eye. This next piece was in the kitchen. I circled through the house a couple of times. I entered and exited the kitchen like maybe 3 or 4 times. This piece, they had $7 on it. There's no signature on it. There's no damage, but the bottom, like, it just screams quality. Like, it is hand blown and then polished on the bottom, and then just the shape. I don't know. I felt like for $7 and 50% off, so $3.50, I felt like I can't go wrong to sell this as just a candy dish for someone who loves glass, to put in an office or on a bookshelf or in a living room, just like, as you know, with some candy or whatever. I don't know. I for the price, I just couldn't leave it. And I feel like it gave me like Steuben quality feels, but I mean, Steuben usually signs their pieces. Like, I've never seen a Steuben piece that's not signed. Now, Kosta Boda doesn't sign their pieces. Usually it's a sticker, and the stickers get lost. So it might be Kosta Boda, I'm not sure. But again, just, I had the feeling, and when I get those pieces and I just can't leave them, like I just can't put it down and walk away, I was like, okay, for $3.50, I'll learn my lesson on a piece like this. Even if it were like a piece from Home Goods, it's worth more than $3.50. And again, somebody who collects glass, who just likes the look of it, will definitely pay more than $3.50. So I just like to like explain what my reasoning is with some of these pieces that I'm picking up. The next hard good glass piece was this pitcher. I love the shape of it, of course. And then I was kind of like trying to see, like, is it mass produced? Is it, you know, it's definitely hand blown. The handle is irregular in shape. It is hand painted. Again, this could be a Hobby Lobby piece. This could be a Home Goods piece. They are reproducing a lot of these vintage pieces, in modern stores, in modern stores. But again, for the price, I just felt like it is vintage enough. It's really pretty, and with the spring coming up, I see some lemonade or some tea in this, and it's really, really pretty. So, and when I was checking out, I like to like take feedback from other people, and the lady was like, one of the estate sale workers was like, oh my gosh, I love that piece. I was like, I wish there were glasses. And she said, me too. And I was like, oh, okay, so I didn't miss the glasses. And she said, no, it's just that piece. So that kind of made me feel better. But yeah, I'm trying to stay away from buying bigger pieces, but this one just, again, spoke to me and I couldn't leave it. So like I said, they had 2 kids' rooms, and when I started seeing the quality of the clothes, all the clothes was vintage. So I'm thinking, are these older kids and these are their clothes? Are these clothes that have been passed down? But then I just can't fathom that people would just get rid of clothes that are being passed down. But all of the clothes is vintage. And yeah, I was like, you know what? I know this sells. Let me just try. For the prices, I couldn't believe it. So there's this hand knitted school sweater. The tag is cut off, but you could definitely tell it is vintage. There is just this little piece right here that has come undone on the tree, but I think that can just be cut. There's like a stop sign right there. This was $5 and 50% off, so $2.50. And again, I feel like to learn a market, to pay for stuff like this, just to learn a market and to see how it would do, I felt like you can't go wrong. Like, you have this little person right here, and it's like, whether you want to gift it to somebody or whether you have a project, like your kid's school is having a project and you know, they like Spirit Week or something. I feel like there is a market for something like this. These gloves, again, vintage. I don't feel like they're American. They might be like European. I didn't see any tags, but I didn't really. That's another indicator that they are like designer or like good quality, is that there's no tags. So, or like vintage, that there's no tags. These were $1, like $1. They have like the beautiful scalloped flowers up here. Little bit of stretching for growth right here. They are hand like sewn. You can tell this is not a machine. There is some staining on the fingers. That's the only thing. I will just disclose that. I probably won't spend the time to actually get this out, but for $1, again, for $1, I think I can take a chance on these. The next thing I got was this belt. I couldn't really tell if it was vintage or not, but it is embroidered all the way around, and it's this suede brown, again with this embroidery all the way around. I'm assuming this is like a boy's belt. Very good shape. Again, $5, 50% off. Very good shape. There is nothing damaged or cracking or anything. And then the final piece I got was this sweater. It says Olili is the brand. Holland, made in Holland. So that was like, I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, this is definitely vintage. Oh, I didn't even look in here. It's just the material. I was like, this is definitely vintage. It's this hoodie. So it is like a hoodie. But then, so then I was just like going back and forth on it. And then again, no damage. It was $6. And then, so this is what it is. It says passport right here. And then right here, glue photo here. So you would glue a photo of the child or the passport right here. And then your child would wear this as identification wherever they would go, like on a train or, so I'm not exactly sure how old this is, but it is old. Again, made in Holland. Just really, really cool, like piece of history. Just really cute little kid's jacket. I don't really know much about it other than that, but I'll definitely do my research and see how much something like that is worth. But for $3, I just couldn't. So that's what I picked up from the estate sale. I also wanted to give you guys an update on some organization that has been happening in my inventory room. So I'm going to take you over there and just show you what's been happening over there. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, so I'm just gonna pan you around. This is where we just were, right here in my kitchen, giving you the haul. And then over here, this is my inventory room in the dining room, which we will get to in a second. And then over here, this is where my office is. So what I used to do is I used to have just a little tiny light box on this desk right here. And I would just process the stuff in here, log it into my computer, take pictures, and then bring that over into here. But ever since I upgraded to this light box, this 32 by 32, and I do have a video of me upgrading and moving from the office into here. Ever since I upgraded into here, I just bring the inventory that needs to be processed along this wall, and then I immediately take pictures in here, And then they'll either get stored on this delicates table, which I go into in another video. They go into these bins if they're mini, or I get them stored here. So I've done a lot here to organize and be able to fit in more inventory. But you guys also know that I am not buying as much right now because I'm really trying to move inventory as much as I can. I'm updating my listings. I'm relisting things. I'm re-photographing things so that I can get more activity on my eBay store, and it is working. I've done great this month. The holidays are over, and that's really what, after the holidays, it slows down a lot. And so I was working a lot to just get ready for the rush of what's going to happen next. So I knew that after organizing these, I have a whole lot more room up here. I organized up here, and so now I have this space right here of more space. I wanted to get rid of a lot of the bulkier pieces on these two shelves that just weren't selling and that I've had for a while. So I'll show you what I did with that stuff in a minute, but look how much more room I have now here. So I'm trying to get bulkier stuff off of the floor, which this whole area was full of stuff, and now it's up here. And then I'll show you what I did with this stuff over here. A lot of stuff out of here sold, a lot of things out of here sold, and a lot of things on top of here sold. So I was able to rearrange a lot of things, because again, at the end of the day, I said the best thing for rearranging and making space is to actually sell things. So it's really helping that things are selling, and then it's really helping also too that I have these two shelves, and now I really feel like I'm ready to just tackle my death piles. So I have this death pile right here, which is much smaller than what it was. And I have this death pile right here, which was from last Scott and a couple of shopping trips. And then I have one more death pile in the garage that have 3 estate sale things in them. So those are the things that I'm working on right now. I'm really trying to get caught up because I hate that I'm leaving you guys hanging with not a lot of shopping videos, but I'm trying my best to just get caught up so that I can know what I have. I'm getting inventory out there so that I can go shopping and get more things. So I wanted to give you guys that update on where I'm at with my inventory. And I hope you enjoyed that little haul from the estate sale. I went to that estate sale today. You will be seeing this video today. Again, sorry for leaving you hanging, but I was very sick. But I'm really hoping this week to just bang out a lot of these pieces. I will get on here more and show you guys the process of how I photograph again, and just give you some tips and tricks on how the process works on shorts. And also I might do some shorter videos of me just getting on here and giving you a little bit more information on some things that are going up on eBay. So you might have seen me pick them up a long time ago. You might have seen them in a haul, or you might have seen them from a Scott short, but they've just kind of gotten lost. So I will update you on things that are going up on eBay for sure, in case you were looking at something that you were interested, or in case you just forgot about what I've been picking up. Anyways, so that is everything for today. Oh, I have to show you what I did with those bulkier pieces that I got out of here. Okay, so I got these bins from Facebook Market. They are 120 quarts or 114 liters. They're 34 by 20 by 15, so they're really, really big. I think I got 5 or 6 of them. The lady was only selling them for $5, so I jumped on that because I knew I was gonna need these for inventory. So this is what I did. I got the bulkier, really big vases to put them in this huge bin. I wanted these bins to not have that much inventory because at the end of the day, these are still up on my eBay, and I still need to pull them to if they sell. So I didn't want them to be just a clutter of things. I still wanted to be able to find them. So what I did was I did a layer on the bottom of standing up vases, and then just a few vases that I wrapped and filled the gaps on the top with. Just so that number one, it won't be so heavy. Number two, I'm just getting bulkier pieces out of my way. And number three, I would still be able to find these pieces if they do sell. So what I did was, after I gathered all the pieces that were gonna go in this bin, I lined them up and I took a picture of them so that if it's sold and I can't find it on the shelf, I can go back to that picture and know that, you know, that piece is in this bin. So that's kind of how I do the bin system, because I showed you guys that I have other bins outside in my garage. And so anytime I have inventory in a bin, that's usually what I do. I'll spread the stuff out, take a picture so that I don't have to go rummaging through that bin if that item is not in there. So anyways, so that's what I did for that inventory. Like I said, I have 4 or 5 more of these bins that I'm definitely interested in just continuing to take bulkier items that are older off of those shelves, just to give me a little bit more space. The only thing is that because these bins are so big, I can only fit one on each of the shelves, because they're too wide for me to stick them out long ways. They will just fall off of the shelf. So I'm having to put them long ways, and so they pretty much take up the whole entire shelf outside. So I'm trying to figure out how I can rearrange the garage to put more supplies up on the shelves and inventory down on the floor where I can stack them. So that's gonna be like a whole nother, like, I'm thinking through that process. I have to think before I actually go out there and do that work. But definitely I'll take you guys along once I figure out how I'm gonna do it. And again, I do this just so that you guys can get ideas, or if I miss a way where I can do it a little bit better, maybe you can share some insight with me. So anyways, that's what I did with that stuff. And I just wanted to fill you in. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I really appreciate all of your comments and your support, and please keep them coming. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.